Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
I went to Brunei to write some articles about Southeast Asian geoeconomics or some other boring shit like that. But, as is often the case, the journalism was merely the excuse for the journey. My genuine motive was a little more rudimentary. Simple curiosity. This small country in the northeast of Borneo that's under Sharia law has a functioning decadent monarchy and subsidizes everything from gas to housing to medical care is a bit of an enigma, sitting somewhere outside of the modern paradigm. Walking the streets, Bandar seemed oddly empty. There were no crowds, not much traffic, and there was a sheer amount of personal space that is almost unheard of in an Asian capital.
I don't know if everybody just happens to be at work right now or if it's too hot and sunny for people to go outside, but the downtown of like the biggest city in Brunei is like, I don't know, it's like almost a ghost town. There's nobody in the streets. There doesn't really seem to be many people in the shops.
But I have to admit that Brunei seemed incredibly peaceful, safe, and laid back. But I quickly found myself a 30-something-year-old reporter who takes finding intrigues and oddities when entering a country for the first time for granted, getting close to feeling something that I perhaps never felt before in my travels. Boredom. I didn't know what to expect when I entered Brunei, but I definitely wasn't prepared for this. I soon walked down by the Brunei River, and I saw this massive community of houses on stilts hovering over the water in the near distance. The scene was overtly lively here, with a heavy traffic of boats ferrying passengers from the land out to the aquatic community and back.
I'm gonna hop on a ferry and just ride across. There's like this community that's like all on stilts, kind of a floating community over there. Hello, how you doing, man? How much to go across? $1? $1. Oh, great, man.
Where do you come from, sir?
Oh, from USA.
USA.
America, yeah.
That community on stilts was named Kampong Ayer, and it is said to be the largest water town in the world.
Alright, now I'm on the other side. It's like a community that's like kind of on stilts, kind of a floating community. They're pretty common all over Southeast Asia.
Around 30,000 people live here, which is around half the number of people in Bandar, and nearly 10% of the people in all of Brunei. But something seemed a little funny about the place.
And now you see like pretty much all the houses here are built in the same style with the same materials. They're all the same color. This kind of is evident of, a government program to, improve the community, because people, if left to their own devices, don't build houses exactly the same as their neighbor, all the way down a stretch, especially when you talk about, homes as, kind of organic as floating houses in Southeast Asia. Now this right here is probably what this entire community used to look like. Kind of like, hodgepodge, houses built with like an array of different materials and different colors and different styles and, just basically shit thrown together.
The actual heart of Kampong Ayer is the organically assembled melee of wooden houses which surround the redeveloped area.
And this place is just absolutely massive. You can't really see it here, but it stretches all the way down there, all the way back to, these trees and mountains over here and all the way down here.
While the houses of Kampong Ayer are made of wood and are overtly temporary structures, the village itself is ancient, having existed in some form or another for over 1,300 years.
I mean, there's records in like Chinese history of Chinese traders coming here, from like 1,000 years ago. There's records from European traders coming here, 500 to 600 years ago.
For centuries, this place hovering over the river was the social, political, and commercial core of Brunei, the capital where the Sultan once had a giant aquatic palace that was encircled by a city of houses on stilts. Kampong Ayer, though suspended over a river, has just about everything that a land-based community has. Water is pumped into all the houses. There are mosques, schools, a police station, a firehouse, gas stations. Rather than driving around in cars, the people here just use boats instead.
Now I really love all the different like architectural styles and just like little additions and kind of like creative visual elements to these houses in the organic section of this floating community. And man, it's just like pretty much anything goes, any color, any kind of design, pretty much any kind of like housing decoration that you could imagine is being done here. It has life, it has it's vibrant, it's creative, it's original, it has character.
But as I walked through Kampong Ayer, looking at the houses and chatting with some passerbys, I really wanted to see what life was like on the inside. So I met a family who were all hanging out outside on their porch, and they invited me in to take a closer look.
So this guy's making this really cool little carts to so his wife can carry goods to the market. And oh, this is cool.
You want to come in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Ketupat.
Should I take my shoes off? Yes, okay.
My in-law have the mini zoo over there. He have monkey, cats, kita have bird, chicken.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Why do you have monkeys?
My in-law likes to keep it. Yeah.
That's cool. Do you take them out and they run over the house and play?
Sometimes we will get out, bring over there.
Okay. Oh wow. Do they go crazy?
No.
No?
With the tie.
Okay.
This is really cool, like roosters and cats and chickens and birds. Now, did you build this house yourself? Really?
Yeah.
How many years have you lived here?
Gusto pa kita tinggal sini. Berapa tahun sudah kita tinggal sini?
Tinggal sini 26 tahun.
About 26 years.
26 years. How has Kampong Ayer, this place, changed in 26 years?
It's not really changed. It's only that one in the perumahan, that we call perumahan. This one is stay. Yeah.
Okay.
I see you our house here. From here kitchen.
Oh, this is really nice.
Yeah. Our kitchen. Store.
This is big.
Yeah, big house. You are a big family.
Oh wow.
Our living room here.
That's beautiful. What are you making?
The women here are weaving palm leaves for a type of rice stuffed dumpling called ketupat. After weaving, they will sit them out in the sun to dry, and then sell them in the market for 10 cents a piece.
Can you teach me how to make one?
Diyan yung buat.
No? Alright, goodbye guys.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's your name?
Sofian.
Sofian, my name is Wade.
Okay, thank you.
One of the ways that people in Kampong Ayer make a little extra money is to take travelers out to see the wildlife, which hangs out around the riverbanks.
There's a whole family of them, little babies and everything.
We saw some monkeys, but everything else remained elusive.
And let's see the crocodile.
Kampong Ayer is something of another age. However, changes are encroaching fast. The Brunei government has embarked upon a program of building and supplying modern housing to some parts of the water city, such as where I first entered. However, many of the people in Kampong Ayer seem to like their water village the way it is. They live in tight-knit communities, they know their neighbors, the families are all intertwined, and there are people sitting around everywhere on porches and on the boardwalk, working, socializing, and having fun. It was the polar opposite of what life was like on land.
What do you think would be the future?
What?
What do you think will be the future? Do you think you'll be here forever? Or do you think they will change?
We hope forever here.